How does your day begin? For so many of us, the morning is a chaotic sprint. The sound of an alarm clock rips us from our sleep, and the first thought is one of anxiety. The first action is to grab our phone, diving into a flood of emails, news, and other people's lives before our feet have even touched the floor. We start the day in a state of reaction, already behind, already overwhelmed. We carry this energy of hurry and stress through our entire day, wondering why we feel drained, scattered, and as if we've lost control of our own lives. The day runs us instead of us running the day. But what if the morning could be different? What if the first few moments of your day could become not a source of chaos, but a sacred space for creating calm, clarity, and intention? What if you could lay a foundation for the entire day that was unshakable, no matter what storms might brew outside? Ancient Buddhist wisdom teaches us that how we begin determines all that follows. The morning is not just a prelude to the day, it is the day in miniature. In this quiet of the dawn, we have a rare opportunity to set our inner compass before the world begins pulling us in 1,000 different directions. In this video, we won't be talking about biohacking or how to cram more productivity into your day. We will dive into something much deeper. I will share with you 7 powerful morning rituals inspired by Buddhist principles that are designed not to make you more productive, but to make you more present, more peaceful, and ultimately more in command of your inner world. If you implement even some of these practices, you won't just change your morning, you will change your day. And by changing your days, you will change your life. Let's discover together how to greet the dawn with intention, not anxiety. Ritual 1, the gift of noble silence. The first ritual is the simplest and perhaps the most difficult in our modern world. It begins the very moment you wake up. Before you speak a word, before you turn on a podcast, and most importantly, before you touch your phone, give yourself the gift of silence. For 5, 10, or 15 minutes, just be. In the Buddhist tradition, noble silence is not just the absence of noise. It's the refraining from unnecessary mental and verbal chatter to allow for a deeper wisdom to emerge. In our world, we wake up and immediately seek distraction. The phone is a portal to chaos, work problems, social comparisons, anxiety-inducing news. When we start our day with this, we are filling our minds with other people's agendas before we've had a chance to set our own. We are letting the outside world define our inner state. Imagine your mind is a calm lake at dawn, its surface a perfect mirror. Your phone is a stone. The moment you throw it in, ripples spread across the entire lake, distorting the reflection and shattering the peace. The practice of noble silence is the conscious choice not to throw that stone. So what does this look like in practice? When you wake up, simply lie in bed for a few moments. Feel the weight of your body on the mattress, the warmth of the blankets. Listen to the natural sounds of the morning birds singing, the distant hum of traffic, your own breath. Then, get up and move through the start of your day in this silence. Take a shower, get dressed, make your tea all without external noise. At first, this might feel uncomfortable. Your mind, accustomed to constant stimulation, will crave a hit of dopamine from notifications. It will scream with boredom. Your task is simply to watch this craving without acting on it. Notice the restlessness like a cloud passing in the sky of your awareness. Don't fight it, just don't feed it. This simple act of resisting immediate distraction is a radical act of reclaiming your autonomy. You are declaring that your attention is valuable and that you, not an algorithm, will decide where it goes. By starting the day in silence, you create a buffer between yourself and the chaos of the world. You give yourself space to simply be before you have to do. This is the foundation upon which all other rituals are built. Ritual 2, sitting in stillness. Now that you have created a space of silence, the next ritual is to deepen it through the practice of sitting in stillness, or meditation. This is the heart of Buddhist practice. and the most powerful tool for training the mind. The goal here is not to clear your mind or stop your thoughts. That's impossible. The goal is to learn to sit in the midst of your thoughts without being carried away by them. Find a comfortable place where you can sit with a straight back on a cushion on the floor or on a chair with your feet flat. You don't need to sit in a lotus position. Comfort and an upright yet relaxed spine are what matter. Set a timer for 5 or 10 minutes. To start, that is more than enough. Close your eyes or lower your gaze. And now, simply bring your attention to your breath. Don't try to control it or change it. Just observe the natural rhythm of the in-breath and the out-breath. Feel the sensation of the air entering your nostrils, the rise and fall of your chest or belly. Your breath is your anchor to the present moment. Inevitably, within a few seconds, your mind will wander. It will remember an email you need to send, a conversation from yesterday, something you need to buy at the store. This is not a sign of failure. This is simply what minds do. The moment you realize your mind has wandered is the golden moment. In that moment, you have woken up. Your job is simple. Without judgment, without frustration, gently guide your attention back to the breath. Imagine you are training a puppy. The puppy keeps running away. You don't yell at it or punish it. You just patiently take it by the leash and bring it back to its spot. Your mind is the puppy. Your breath is the spot. Over and over, with infinite patience and kindness, you just bring it back. Every time you do this, you are strengthening the muscle of mindfulness. You're learning to create a gap between yourself and your thoughts. You're beginning to understand, in your own experience, that you are not your thoughts. You are the awareness that notices them. This short morning practice is a training session for the entire day. When a stressful situation arises at work later, you will have already practiced the ability to pause, come back to your breath, and respond with awareness, rather than with impulse. 5 minutes of morning stillness can change the trajectory of the next 16 hours. Ritual 3. Mindful hydration. After you have sat in stillness, the next ritual turns one of the most mundane morning activities into a profound practice of mindfulness. This is the ritual of mindful drinking, whether it's a glass of warm water with lemon, a cup of herbal tea, or your morning coffee. There is a saying in Zen Buddhism, drink your tea. It means to do only one thing at a time, but to do it completely. How often do we drink our morning beverage while simultaneously checking our phone, thinking about the day ahead, and listening to the news? We get the caffeine, but we miss the experience. This ritual is about slowing down and engaging all of your senses. As you prepare your drink, notice each action. The sound of the kettle boiling, the aroma of the coffee beans or tea leaves, the color of the liquid as it fills your cup. Before you take a sip, hold the cup in your hands and feel the warmth it radiates. Inhale the aroma. Then take the first sip and truly taste it. Notice the flavor profile, the temperature, the texture of the liquid in your mouth. Feel it go down your throat and warm your body. Continue to drink slowly with full attention. When your mind wanders, and it will gently bring it back to the sensory experience of drinking. This ritual is a practice in simplicity and presence. It teaches us to find the sacred in the ordinary. The water you are drinking connects you to all the rivers and oceans of the world. The tea leaves or coffee beans connect you to the earth, the sun, and the rain that grew them, and to the hands of the people who harvested them. This simple 5-minute practice instills a sense of gratitude and interconnectedness. It breaks down the illusion that we are separate from the world. Moreover, it trains your mind to focus on a single task. In a world that constantly pulls us toward multitasking, the ability to become fully absorbed in one simple act is a superpower. By beginning your day with this kind of deep presence, you set the tone for a more mindful and focused day to follow. Ritual 4. Setting an intention. After you have settled your mind and body, it's time to gently direct them. This ritual is about setting an intention for the day, known in the yogic and Buddhist traditions as a sankalpa. This is not the same as a to-do list. A to-do list is focused on doing. A sankalpa is focused on being. It answers the question, what quality do I want to embody today? Instead of starting your day with the pressure of productivity, I have to finish that report, call 5 clients, go to the gym. You begin with a heartfelt intention. It can be a single word or a short phrase. For example, today, I will practice patience. Today, I will speak with kindness. Today, I will remain calm in the chaos. Today, I will be present in my conversations. Sit for a moment after your meditation or while drinking your tea. Ask yourself, what do I need most today? What quality will serve me and those around me? Allow the answer to arise intuitively. Once you have your sankalpa, repeat it to yourself 3 times with conviction, either silently or out loud. Feel the intention sinking into your body. Imagine yourself embodying this quality throughout the day, in an interaction with a colleague, in a traffic jam, in a conversation with your family. The beauty of a sankalpa is that it shifts your focus from the outcomes, which we cannot control, to our own actions and state of mind, which we can control. You can't control if your coworker is irritable, but you can control whether you respond with patience. You can't control how a meeting will go, but you can control whether you show up to it with full presence. Your sankalpa becomes your guiding compass for the day. When you face a challenge or feel yourself getting swept away by stress, you can mentally return to your intention. It is your anchor, bringing you back to who you want to be, not just what you have to do. This simple ritual transforms your day from a series of random reactions into a conscious expression of your deepest values. Ritual 5. The practice of gratitude. Now that you've set an intention for the future, the next ritual brings you back to the present by cultivating one of the most transformative qualities: gratitude. Our minds have a built-in negativity bias. They are wired to notice threats, problems, and what's lacking. The practice of gratitude is a conscious retraining of the mind to notice what is good. This ritual is simple. Take a notebook and pen, or just do it mentally. Identify 3 specific things you are genuinely grateful for right now. The key is to be specific. Instead of, I'm grateful for my family, try, I'm grateful for the way my partner smiled at me this morning. Instead of, I'm grateful for my home, say, I'm grateful for the cozy warmth of my blanket this morning. Specificity is important because it forces your brain to actively scan for positive details rather than just repeating general platitudes. These can be the simplest things. I am grateful for the taste of my tea. I am grateful for the silence of this early hour. I'm grateful that my body is healthy and able to take a deep breath. As you identify each item, don't just think about it. Take a few seconds to truly feel the gratitude in your body. Allow that feeling of warmth and appreciation to fill you. This practice, which takes only a couple of minutes, fundamentally shifts your perspective. It switches your mind from a mode of scarcity, I don't have enough time, money, energy, to a mode of abundance. I have so much to be thankful for. From a Buddhist perspective, suffering arises from craving and attachment wanting what we don't have. Gratitude is the antidote. It is the full acceptance and appreciation of what is already here. By starting your day with this feeling of contentment, you build emotional resilience. When challenges arise later in the day, you will meet them from a place of strength and fullness, rather than from a place of lack and fear. Ritual 6. Mindful movement. So far, our rituals have been focused primarily on the mind. This ritual is about bringing you back into your body, which, in Buddhist wisdom, is an inseparable part of our mindful experience. This is the practice of mindful movement. This doesn't need to be a grueling workout or a complex yoga sequence. The goal is not to burn calories, but to awaken the body with attention and kindness. It can be as simple as 5 to 10 minutes of gentle stretching, Stand up and feel your feet on the ground. Slowly raise your arms overhead, feeling the stretch in your sides. Take a gentle forward fold, letting the tension release from your spine. Do a few gentle rolls with your shoulders and neck. The key is to synchronize the movement with your breath and to perform each movement with full attention. As you raise your arms, do it on an inhale. As you fold forward, do it on an exhale. Feel the sensation of your muscles lengthening, of your joints moving. Notice any areas of tightness, not with judgment, but simply by breathing into them. This practice is a form of moving meditation. It helps to release the physical tension that builds up overnight and improves the connection between your mind and body. In Buddhism, the body is not seen as a mere vessel for the mind, but as a field for awakening. All of our experiences happen through the body. To ignore it is to ignore a huge part of our reality. By starting your day by consciously inhabiting your body, you become more grounded and centered. You stop living just in your head. This practice helps you carry that embodied presence throughout the day, making you more aware of your posture, your breathing, and the physical signals of stress. Ritual 7. Making the bed with intention. The final ritual is a simple act that serves as a powerful symbolic closing to your morning routine. Making your bed with intention. In Zen Buddhism, there is a principle that how you do one thing is how you do everything. There are no important and unimportant tasks. Every action, when done with full attention, can become a practice. Making your bed is your first act of order and care for the day. But instead of rushing through it, turn it into a 2-minute meditation. Notice the texture of the sheets as you smooth them out. Fold the blanket with care and deliberation. As you fluff the pillows, do so with a sense of gratitude for the rest they provided. This simple act symbolizes closing the chapter of sleep and consciously beginning the day. You are creating order in your external environment, which helps to create order in your internal world. It's a small victory, the first task of the day, completed, but completed with presence and care. When you return to your room later after a long and perhaps difficult day, you will be greeted not by chaos, but by calm and order. It will be a visible reminder of the intention you set in the morning. This small act of kindness to your future self closes the loop. There you have it. 7 morning rituals inspired by Buddhism to take control of your day. Noble silence, sitting in stillness, mindful hydration, setting an intention, the practice of gratitude, mindful movement, and making the bed with intention. Do not feel pressured to do all 7 at once. This is not another to-do list to add to your stress. Start with 1 or 2 that resonate most deeply with you. Practice them for a week and see how you feel. The point is not perfection, but consistency. These rituals are anchors. They are anchors that hold you in the present moment, connect you to your values, and ground you in your body. By creating this sacred space each morning, you cease to be a victim of your circumstances and become the conscious creator of your day. You won't be able to control everything that happens, but you will be able to control how you respond. And that begins here, in the quiet and intention of a new day. If this video has inspired you, please like, subscribe for more wisdom on mindfulness and inner peace, and share it with someone you know who might need it. And I would love to know, which of these rituals will you try first? Let me know in the comments below. Thank you for joining me on this journey. May you have a peaceful morning and a mindful day.